this is our probably 25-plus-year-old auto tiller, and all I had to do to get it working was crack it open and clean out a little salt corrosion. I don't agree with its compass. It doesn't point north, but it is holding us on course really nicely, which is great. With these older styles, they don't really have to know what direction north is. They just have to know what direction something is and be able to keep on it. I will never go back to sailing without an auto tiller. This definitely isn't an original idea, but this is the comfiest seat in the house. There's no wind. I can still see everything that I need to see. This is great. Now the sad part about this is, I say that there's no wind right here. There's actually just no wind anywhere. But were it really gusting, this would be a great spot.
We are moving to a different anchorage.
Why are we moving to a different anchorage?
Because last night was brutal. It's very rolly, and we think it's going to be another really rolly night if we stay here. So we're going to an anchorage that's got a little more protection from the wind and hopefully the waves.
Well, we moved anchorages. Last night was just too rolly, so we came over here, and tonight the wind is supposed to shift and change to about the same direction. We're hoping that large bluff over there, that one is going to give us protection because the waves should come from right about there. And so I'm hoping that we've tucked far enough into this cove. We can't go much further because we're not even quite all the way at low tide, and you can see that huge shoal is exposed. All those mooring buoys are just sitting on the beach. So definitely didn't want to go any further that way. I am making some dinner. We're doing some pasta sauce from scratch with some asparagus, and that's the only kind of special thing in there. Otherwise it's just normal tomato saucy things. And outside it is beautiful. A couple other sailboats anchored way over there. We're eating dinner at like 6 or 7 p.m., which is a little early, because the swell is really supposed to pick up from like 8 to midnight, and so we wanted to be able to eat and get everything put away before the boat goes rocking again. Hopefully not anywhere near as bad as last night, but just want to be prepared. So it's our beautiful meal. We couldn't have chosen a much more beautiful anchorage to move to. It's just perfectly still this morning. And the Olympics came out to play. The view is just, it's almost perfectly silent. Just can hear birds off in the distance. Fortunately, people are already driving around. It's our final night on Anchorage here on our little Memorial Day sail, and so I get to go do my final bow check. I do, I don't know, one in the morning, one in the evening, and 2 or 3 throughout the day. And I'll show you what we do. So one of the things I do is I kind of make sure that we're more or less in line with the other boats in the anchorage, which right now we're not. We're facing exactly the opposite way, but that's probably okay. The breeze is pretty light, and I think that we're in the process of turning and moving. The last step of what I'll do is I'll check on our chart plotter that we're still swinging in the same line and arc that we're supposed to be, and that we haven't moved anchor, and that we're essentially trending the direction of the wind. I'm looking up at our wind vane. We come up and make sure that the anchor line is still coming off of our bow. Make sure that there's no chance that it got wrapped around our keel. So right now it's coming pretty straight down, which tells me that with the breeze we're moving. It should be just about slack tide right now, so any movement should just be from the wind. So we're probably going kind of on top of our anchor. And then if it's moving, if it's blowing harder, and I have any question about too much tension being put on the anchor, I can always just give the anchor line or one of the snubbers a little tug and just, I mean, it's usually always about that slack, even when we're pulling in pretty hard winds. After a beautiful weekend out, we're now beating our way upwind back towards Seattle, back to home. And yeah, the other half of our team is hanging out down below. A little jealous, it's a little cold up here. But the nice part about a little bit of rough weather is we have the place all to ourselves. There's not another boat out here.